I think the fact that our kids are getting older, the kids who are supposed to be our kids, those 97s, they're getting older, they're hungrier, they're more mature, they're bigger, stronger, faster. They were playing as freshmen, and going back to that year, you can't put a value on those snaps that they took, and it's just built a level of maturity with this group, and we really did a good job recruiting this year. On the offensive line, we went out. We knew we had a huge turnover, and we had to go and replace some key veterans. And we did a great job. Our whole staff, alumni, kicked in and helped, and we went across the country and brought in, some pretty talented young men that are going to come in and compete right away. Well, in terms of our 5-year plan, we knew we were going to focus our recruiting on the offense. We were going to try and work our butt off coaching the defensive guys, but we were going to focus our recruiting on the offense. And I think that's just the fruit of our labor. We have at the skill position, I think we can go toe-to-toe with anyone at the skill position. I think we have the best quarterback in the OUA. I think we have one of the best quarterbacks in the country. And this in Canada, and like the U.S., it's a quarterback-driven league. And, we're going to ride the heck out of Brent Hunchak. We're a lot better. You know what? We brought in some freshmen that had to play right away on the defensive line last year, who are a year older, who've been lifting with us for a year and getting to know our system for a year. So we're much better off there. And we've made some coaching changes. We brought in Sammy Arkpro to be our defensive coordinator, and Jesse Alexander to be our linebacker coach. And, we have a lot of young, revamped energy. I was fortunate enough to recruit and coach Sammy, so, we're definitely on the same page when it comes to defense. And it's just been some new life breathed into them. And I'm most excited it's going to allow me to be a head coach. It was paramount for us, and I don't think we're doing anything wrong in the past. It's just we needed to put a greater emphasis on strength and conditioning. We wanted more volume. We wanted our guys running more. We wanted our guys lifting more, and having someone on staff like Coach Kamau, who has a background in strength and conditioning and is definitely part of recruiting and heavily invested in these kids' lives. We just said, what can we do different from anyone else in the country? And that was it. Like, I think our kids ran more than anyone in this country. I think our kids lifted more than anyone in this country, and I think our testing numbers reflect that, and we're just hoping it transitions now. We're not hoping, we know it's going to transition now to the field. I think one of the biggest things, aside from the physical, it tests them, the players, the coaches, just mentally. It really, you really have to be able to dial in and mentally focus to get through the day, to get through practice. Aside from that, it's been great. These kids have worked really, really hard. We're trying to balance between completely breaking them and building them back up, and it's a tough balance. But you know what? Our coaches have done a great job, and our players have handled it tremendously. You know what? I like our schedule. Who isn't excited to play the Western Mustangs? It's whenever you have opportunity to play the Westerns, the Lavals, the Calgarys, the UBCs of the world. That's what's going to get you better, and that's what's going to turn your program into a champion. And that's what we're doing. We get a tough one. We're opening up with the best football team in Ontario, one of the best football teams in the country. Our kids are excited. Our coaches are up for a challenge. We're going to come out swinging. We're going to get through that one, working hard to get a win there. We're going to do whatever it takes to try and make that happen. And then, after that big one, we really like our schedule. I think these kids can really make a mark in the OUA, and these kids are hungry to get into the playoffs, to see what that feels like, to see what that afterlife is all about. And this coaching staff, myself, we're gonna do everything possible to make sure that it happens for these kids. I think the biggest thing this team can accomplish this year is our peers going, whoa. I think that's the biggest thing this team can accomplish. we have some weapons. We have some skill on O. We have some skill on D. We have our depth at offensive line. I've never seen depth like that since I've been here, and we're excited to go show them off. You know, we got the OUA 2015 Rookie of the Year, Jesse Amanqua, who we missed all of last season with injury, who is just dying to get out there and run the football. And you know, our other tailback, Caden Johnson, who we refer to as 1A and 1B. They're definitely not 1 and 2. They're 1A and 1B. You know, he's he's going to do some damage in his own right. They're two different backs, two different running styles, but they're both incredibly dangerous with the ball in their hands.